What's up YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and here come part 2, and part 2 has 11 cards to it. So what we're going to look at is basically we're looking at part 2 of the SM1 Plus series. Basically I'm trying to give you guys an HD version of each card and then briefly talk about the attacks, the skills, and show you guys a close up. And here we try to appreciate all the cards in a set. So in the second half, we are going to start off with our very little cute Poliwag. So it has a 10 damage attack, which is Water Gun, and Hydro Pump, which is 30 plus damage. This attack does 10 damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. This is quite a scary attack. So, but because of this is a basic Pokemon, you guys can see it has only 60 HP, but it can go up in damage. So 30 plus 1, 2, 3. If you put 3, it's already a 60 damage. So this is quite a scary Pokemon, I would say. I would not invest 3 water energy on this guy, but I'm just saying you could technically put it up to quite high. So the next card we have obviously is the evolution version of the Poliwag, which is the Poliwhirl. So with 2 double colors energy, you can do a double slap, 30 damage times the number of heads. That's it. And the second attack is Wave Splash, 60 damage. Pure damage, 60 damage. I think that's a lot more consistent, to be very honest. It has slightly more HP, 90 HP, which makes it slightly better. And then we have, pretty nice card. So, Pokemon has finally decided to not use Poliwhirl, but use Politoed. So, it's been a while since we've seen a Politoed. Finally we get to see one. So, Politoed has 2 attacks. With 1 water energy, you can do Roll Call, which is search your energy for a Poliwag, Poliwhirl, or a Poliwhirl, and put them onto your bench. So, then shuffle your card. So what I'm assuming is, if you do that, you will not need any evolution. You can technically just slap a Poliwhirl onto your bench. So Hydro Jump does 100 damage. You may shuffle this Pokemon and all its card attached back into your deck. You may shuffle, so it's your choice. Once the damage counter builds up, you can just Hyper Jump, and all the cards are returned back in your deck and you don't lose your prize. So 130 damage HP for stage 3. I have a mixed feeling about this card because the reason is, yes, it's quite nice on the skills, but then 130 HP on a stage 2 Pokemon, that's a bit hefty to kind of evolve. You have to use a lot of rare candy. So the next card we have in this set is the Papilio. Anyway, so it does 10 damage and Water Gun does 20. How simple is that? Very simple card. I think we've seen this artwork so many times, but just gonna zoom in to show you guys again. Very decent card. Next, obviously, we have the evolution of that card. So we're just gonna wait till my camera focus. It is this one. It is the Brionne. It has 90 HP, 30 damage for Wave Splash, and a Charm Voice, which is 50 damage. And your opponent is now confused. You don't even need to flip a coin. It's just confused. Which is not bad, not a bad card, but 50 damage, 2 water energy. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use this card much. I don't think anyone would so far. So next we have our next GX card. This is the Primarina GX, and the Primarina GX does Bubble Beat, which is 10 damage plus. This attack does 10 damage plus 20 times the amount of water energy attached to all your Pokemon. This reminds me of Xenius, okay? So the Xenius Break does that too. Does 20 more damage to each energy Pokemon, but I mean, if I'm using that, I might as well just use my Xenia's Break, because you know there's really pretty much no point in using this card, because I mean, let me see if I can pull up my Xenia's Break. I have one somewhere. Give me a sec, guys. Ah, here we go. I mean, this is a Stage 2 Pokemon, and our Xenia's Break has this. Okay, it has its life stream, and can I see it? This attack does 20 damage times the number of energy attached to all your Pokemon, whereas this one only has water energy. So, I don't know, this is a double colorless energy. I mean, technically it has 10 base damage, which is better than none, I guess. But it's, yeah. Yeah, it's not that useful, so I would not put in a Primarina for the double colorless. Ocean Sang does 120 damage, discard an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Nice, but 3 water energy. And the Grand Echo, which is heal all damage from your Pokemon. So I think that one is nice, but then I mean, I'm really not bothered to evolve this into a Stage 2, only to do something that Xenia's Break can do. But then I guess it has a lot more HP than Xenia's Break. Xenia's Break only has 150, while as this one has 250. So I guess, you know, that's why it's a 10 plus damage. Again, looking at the card itself, you guys can see the holographic pattern behind and the Primarina in front. So this is very similar to the other two starter. So, moving on. The next card we have is the Dill Spider. Okay, the Dill Spider does 10 damage, flip a coin if head, the defending Pokemon is paralyzed. Hey, I would take my chance. I mean, you know, it's not a bad Pokemon. 1 water energy and you can paralyze your Pokemon. I mean, your opponent's Pokemon, no the chance of it. So it's not too bad, I think. Pretty cute. You have this little bubble around the head. As for not looking, I was about to say. So, okay. Let's look at its bigger brother, the Araquanid. Araquanid. Okay. So, ability, Ballista, prevent all damage from attack done to this Pokemon by your opponent's fire Pokemon. Is that fire Pokemon? Oh, wow. So fire Pokemon cannot do any damage to this guy. Oh wow, that's not bad. And the attack is called Aqua Edge, which does 70 damage. Alright, let's take a little zoom in. I mean, 100 HP for Stage 2 is better than 90, I guess. But I mean, it's for Stage 1, it's better than 90, I guess. But still, you won't see much of this card. Next is a very cute card that I cannot pronounce. It's the Pyukumuku. So the Pyukumuku has an ability called Inert Out. So in this Pokemon, your active Pokemon is knocked out by an opponent, place 6 damage counter on your attacking Pokemon. Pretty much this is a bursting balloon. Yep, that's about it. It's a bursting balloon with, I don't know, you give people a prize. So, continuous Trumbo, which is 30 times, flip a coin until you get hit. This attack does 30 times the number of head. Hey, I think that's a very unreliable attack, but it can go a lot, you know, it can go a long way. So I think, oh, it's a cute Pokemon, but I don't think, again, it's not going to be a, you can put it in your deck kind of Pokemon. So I realized that I've been telling like my video wrong. This is actually the Charger Bug. Okay, so the Charger Bug does a stunning chin, 20 damage, flip a coin if head, they're paralyzed. Whew, lightning energy and a double-less energy for this. Yeah, not very worth it. So lightning ball, how about that one? 50 damage for light and 2 colorless. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I have mixed feeling for this card, so I would not be bothered because, you know, Stage 1, Stage 2. And remember, Stage 1, the Stage 1, what's it called? Gutin was actually a leaf type Pokemon, if I can find you one. So it's actually a leaf type Pokemon. So, you know, it could be quite a headache if you're trying to build your deck. You have to put in both grass energy and that energy, or you can just ignore the grass energy. But that's it. Alright, last card from this series. Obviously, we're gonna evolve that Charjabug into a Vigavolt. So what the Vigavolt does, it has a Charge Beam, 50 damage, attach 1 energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Hey, this is actually quite good. Charge Beam, 1 lightning energy. After you use it, you have 2 lightning energy. After you use it again, you have 3 lightning energy. Not to mention you can add energy in between. So I think it's quite a decent Pokemon. So, you know, you kind of evolve it, somehow slap a lightning energy on it, use Charger Beam, attach that ability where you attach a lightning Pokemon, and then you throw in a double colorless, and then on the second round you can use your second attack, Super Sap. Super Sap Cannon, which is 180, discard 2 energy attached to this Pokemon. Not bad, so you can pretty much kill a lot of stuff from a 50 plus a 180 damage. Does 60 damage, so basically there's also a Gigatron GX, which is the GX skills of this card. Does 60 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Oh wow, that's quite evil. You know, you're just slapping a lot of damage. I mean, yeah, that's quite nasty. I think that's a quite nasty Pokemon. If it uses this GX skill 6, and I'm pretty sure you can knock out, you know, 1 or 2 of them. And if you mix it with your Decidueye, which is you put 20 damage on each of the any Pokemon, you know, that could be evil. Anyhow, that is the second half of this series. We will go on and I will go on showing you all the cards in this set. So do stay tuned, click that subscribe button, and look at my other video. Thank you for all your support. This is Collect Pokemon.